What's up, guys? Welcome to the Bodybuilding India. My name is Shreyas
Fuck
and
out the way, man. I'm Gautam. From Teams Were Fit, some hot strength action there.
yeah, so we'll make all kinds of gains. All kinds. So, guys, I think you might be our subscriber or you might not be our subscriber because this video might be shared by a lot of people. But this is a very sensitive topic to talk on because it is related to bodybuilding and our channel is about
Bodybuilding and fitness,
yeah,
of course. But
of course, overall health and fitness. But this video comes after a lot of questions from people regarding bodybuilding as a sport in our country and whether or not bodybuilding deserves or gets what it deserves
yeah.
from the government and all those things. So what actually happened is a bodybuilder returned yesterday from the world championship and he posted something like I wish I was a cricketer. Okay, because he posted this because we all know cricketers get a huge ovation when they come back from any kind of victory or defeat, right? Any kind of even if they are runners up or something, they'll get a huge ovation and at least they'll get dropped to their homes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, and they'll of course have some big cars as
and all
well.
this. But before we get further, I want to tell you guys that this happens everywhere in bodybuilding, at least to an extent.
Yeah.
But we are going to be focusing only on India.
Yeah, because we are not concerned about what it happens.
Not
outside.
concerned. We can't like actually say what is happening. Right?
Because we have not seen, but we'll tell you what we saw, what we are.
And we have had
see.
experiences because we have friends who are bodybuilders. We have eyes on experience.
Yeah, eyes on experience.
Yeah, eyes on experience.
So look, guys, this video might actually hurt you, or it might
shatter your
give
dreams.
Give you a reality check or anything like that. But we are all about keeping things real, so we thought of giving you guys some insight on the real thing that goes behind the scenes in the life of any bodybuilder or 99% of the bodybuilders who you see on Facebook or any competitive stage. So we were just talking about our goals and all those things, and we are walking on the road, right? So we are talking about all these things, and I also saw a post on Facebook. Did I talk about that? No, right?
Yeah, we can talk a bit more about it.
Yeah. So he was like, I want to be a cricketer, and that actually struck two things in my mind. First, why doesn't he own a car himself? Okay, first thing is that.
Yeah, he has competed in the Mr. World.
Mr. World, and he has won silver medal. So I just thought he should have owned a car because he is competing at such a large level. But then I thought, why doesn't he own a car? So both are the same thing, but I saw the comment section and people were actually blaming the government of India that they are not doing enough for bodybuilding as a sport or something. But let me tell you one thing, guys. Bodybuilding is not a sport. The definition of sport is something where there are rules and regulations that need to follow, and either you are right or you're wrong.
Yeah, there is a fixed way of determining a winner.
Yeah.
So for example, if you take 100 meters,
Yeah.
you know who's crossing the line first.
Yeah.
So you can't say that according to me he's first or according to him this fellow is first.
Yeah.
We all know who the winner is. But
Yeah.
bodybuilding is a subjective sport. It is like people like us are sitting on a panel
Okay. Yeah.
and judging a lot of people. So I might think that this fellow has won the first place, and he might think some other fellow has won the first place.
I don't like your back. I like your chest, but I don't like your back. I like his back, but I like his chest too. So he's the winner. But the other judge will tell, I don't like it. So
there is a weird way of putting points in bodybuilding, guys. So
and most of it is politics. As you all know, I made a video earlier as well about a certain competition, a natural competition. But we usually don't make these kind of videos. But as you all know, the channel name is The Bodybuilding India. So
this is something we need to talk about.
Yeah, give some insight on that. Now, as you all know, I am not a competitive bodybuilder. He competed only once in his life, and I don't think he has any goals of like becoming a pro or something like that.
I want to compete, but it is not like I want to make a living out of competing.
Exactly.
I just want to compete because I love competing. That is all.
Okay. So let us first tell you how actually competitive bodybuilders make money. First is of course sponsorships. So sponsorship is not something you get one supplement from a supplement company and you call it I am sponsored.
That is
this is not sponsored. Sponsorship is something where you become the face of that company. Okay, the company, like a lot of things are is on your head. The company relies on you to promote their brand.
Exactly.
Now look at Roger Federer. I think is sponsored by Nike. Okay, and we have Rafael Nadal as well. So these people, they don't actually need to talk about this more. They'll be featured on ads. They'll just wear their T-shirt and play the game. right? And that is enough for they are such
For
big
Nike,
people.
they have
Yeah,
such a big influence
Yeah.
that Nike can actually live off them.
yeah.
You know.
So it will be like a multi-billion-dollar deal or some multi-million-dollar deal,
Yeah.
and that is how Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal earns extra money other than competing in tennis matches or tennis tournaments. Now Roger Federer gets money by competing in Wimbledon and winning in Wimbledon. Okay, but that is just a part of his income. He actually earns a lot from advertisements and all those things. So that is one thing where we call what we call sponsorship. In bodybuilding, sponsorship is from supplement companies, apparel companies, and what actually happens is, of course, you get free stuff, but then you have a contract written for you where you will be given certain amount of money and you have to promote their supplement, and you'll be sent everything. The supplement part of your life will be taken care
Of
of by
For
the
example,
company.
let's take Jay Cutler for instance.
Yeah.
At one point of time, he was sponsored by MuzzleTech.
Yeah.
So what? It is not only that MuzzleTech gives him supplements. MuzzleTech also gives him a lot of money,
Yeah.
and they pay Jay Cutler
Yeah.
because he's the face of MuzzleTech. He's
Yeah.
the face of the brand. He was the Mr. Olympia at one point of time. So if he's taking a supplement, people will take it.
So he got around some thousands of dollars winning the Mr. Olympia. But we think that is the money he earned. No, he actually earned from a lot of things like making special appearances, guest posing,
Magazines.
and magazines, and all these things, right? So that is the income that they get from just winning a show is actually maybe 10% of what they
10% of
earn.
what they earn, yeah.
So then a lot of things also, like they train people and all these things. Now coming to the Indian thing, okay. There are not many Indian supplement brands that are popular in the world,
Yeah.
but there are few athletes from India who are still sponsored by brands like On, MuscleTech, BSN. But the problem is India is just a small market. Okay, Indian bodybuilders are not like known across the globe. If you compare an ex bodybuilder from India and you compare maybe Kai Green, okay, who would be earning more from that supplement brand? The bodybuilder from India or Kai Green? Of course, they'll sponsor Kai Green with a better contract because Kai Green has a wider reach, wider audience.
For example, a person who gets into fitness, he wants to buy whey protein, okay? And we all know Sangram Stokely is sponsored by so and so brand.
I think BSN.
Yeah, BSN. But this person will not even know who Sangram Stokely is.
Yeah, exactly.
So how will he buy a supplement?
But I know who Flex Lewis is.
Yeah, so
that is how it works. So yes, they will be earning money, but nothing close to what you might think. I'm not talking about Sangram Chogul or anyone. I'm talking about any bodybuilder who is at a pro level. Okay. This time, luckily, there was this guy called Anup Thakur Singh. He was a very well-known celebrity, especially in the Indian TV serials. So because of him, he won the Mr. World in physique. So what happened is, because of him, the news channels also started
They started gaining attention. Yeah.
They started gaining attention, and even my mom came to know about it, which means that
people
came to know about it. But she only knew about him. She didn't know who won the silver medal in the bodybuilding category. I think Vipin Peter won it, and
I think
other two guys also won some kind of shows. But again,
he had a market already before. For example, I know Mr. Rajendra Mani. He won Mr. World some days back, but only we knew about it.
Exactly,
no one else knew about
exactly.
it.
So newspapers and media and all those things. Now comes the thing about why don't they get support? Okay, now let me tell you one thing, guys. Bodybuilding is something where not only your talent matters. Talent in bodybuilding is genetics. You get it by birth. Okay. Now let us compare football and bodybuilding. In football, you have to work very hard. In bodybuilding, also you have to work very hard. But the difference between that, sponsoring a bodybuilder and a football player, is different. In football, of course, you have skills by birth, but then you have to practice. Okay. Your diet part of it actually is not the
major part. It matters, but it doesn't matter a lot.
As far as I know about a bodybuilder who I know who is at a very top level, he spends at least 3,000 rupees per day just on his diet. Okay, diet is one part of pro bodybuilding. Then we have the vitamins that they take. Okay, the vitamin S, vitamin T, vitamin C, and
lots of vitamin B,
vitamin B,
lots of vitamins.
Yeah, vitamin D, and all those things, right? So it also costs a lot. So how much money will the government be able to put on these guys? And bodybuilding is not something which, and these bodybuilders are not even IFBB pros. As we all know, if you want to be considered as the best in the world, we all know IFBB is the one that
it is the thing.
There is a bodybuilder from India called Varinder Singh Guman. Okay, he's an IFBB pro. He has won some show, I guess, in Canada. I'm not sure, but again, not many people know him, but I don't think he is like what he has acted in Bollywood movies as well. So at least he has got some benefit out of that. But let me talk about the people who are even not at Mr. World. Okay, now you want to maybe compete as a.
I'll give an example. For example, you want to make a name in football. Okay, you just play one match, and some people recognize you, and then they'll take you somewhere else.
Exactly.
But in bodybuilding, if you want to come to the stage, you need to build hours and hours of practice, like years and years, on your diet, on all these vitamins and all these things. Then you reach a level where you may get sponsored. So you need to spend your money for around 10 years, and then you might have a chance.
Exactly.
You might have a chance.
Look, guys, now if I start a supplement company, okay, I would rather pay some extra money for a high level athlete than pay less amount of money for a maybe a upcoming athlete, because of course I would like to help him out, but nothing like I would give him a complete sponsorship with a multi-million-dollar deal or something.
Ferrari car, all these
things. Now you look at these bodybuilders, the face of BSN, Flex Lewis, Mr. Olympia. Phil Heath is the owner of Gifted Nutrition. He doesn't need any sponsor. So, and then we have Kai Green, Dynamic Muscle. Who else is there? We have Cedric McMillan, I think Cytec.
Cedric is Cytec,
yeah, Cytec. Sean Roden is also Cytec, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, and then we have Branch Warren. I think he's sponsored by some apparel brand called Gasp.
Gasblood.
Yeah, and he's also sponsored by Gaspari, I guess. Gaspari Nutrition. So all these Olympians, right, only in my opinion, only they have a chance to have a lavish lifestyle where they can they get actually gifted cars. Okay, and they have big mansions and all.
And also,
things.
Not all like people who are in the top 10.
Yeah, top
10. They live the life that you imagine that you can live.
Yeah,
not others.
Yeah. So. See, guys, I'll tell you one thing. Cricket, except cricket, and currently, see, tennis. Let us take an example of tennis. Tennis is an individual sport. Okay, I can bet you Sania Mirza, Leander Pace, Mahesh Bhupathi, all these players actually came on their own. Okay, yes, government will support you when you actually put your own efforts to actually promote. Let me tell you one thing: is you need to you should make the government look at you. Okay, you should catch the eye of the government, because I'll tell you one thing, guys. First of all, we Indians are not the best genetically gifted people. This is the sad truth. Okay, not only Indians, like most of the Southeast Asians, right?
We are not the most
genetically
because
gifted.
when it comes to a bigger stage on a world, it is hard to compete with them.
If you compare the Mr. World and you of WBPF and IFBB, Mr. Universe, or even the American champion, right? The size difference will be a lot. Okay, size difference will be a lot. I'm not taking anything away from these people, but if you are competing at a such a big level and you don't have a car to pick you up, I'm sorry, like it is not going right. If a bodybuilder who is won second in silver medal in the Mr. World,
we should be there. We should be there.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, I hope that he gets something good from the government or anything, because they deserve it.
He deserves it.
Fuck vitamin S, fuck vitamin T, whatever.
He has won Mr. World.
Yeah, he has won second in Mr. World.
Second, and everyone has been taking all these things. So he came on top of them. So at least he deserves someone to pick him up.
Look, guys, instead of posting your own pictures on Facebook, try promoting fitness. Okay, try doing something new so that the fitness young people, because now we can't think about the older ones who have gone and it's over, their time is done, because bodybuilding, you can be a trainer for your life, but competitive bodybuilding goes off once you're 45-50, right? So make sure that you try to target the youths. Okay, any bodybuilder, I'm talking about everybody who has a very big following, like 10 times more than us. Okay, try promoting the fitness in a right way to the youth. Tell them the truth, tell them what you're doing. Even see, if you have one person in India who is at the top level, who can actually influence the people in a good way, tell them the truth. Okay, not only telling them hard work, dedication and all that, tell them the truth. Okay, you might not be a sponsored guy, but tell them what is happening actually. I tried to make a video with an interview with a guy, and it got so many negative things because they thought I was trying to promote steroids. Actually, it was not. I was trying to tell them the truth that what actually happens behind the scenes. And you think these bodybuilders live a great lifestyle? No, guys.
We have had experience with. We have friends who have.
Yeah.
I have friends who have competed at the highest level, and also trying to compete at the highest level. Their life, they put their life into this.
Yeah.
You know, it is not an easy thing to do, guys. The amount of dedication that they have, it is too much, and you need to recognize that. And who are you doing it for, and no one is recognizing it.
Exactly. It's an individual thing. Okay. Either if you win, you're happy. Of course, people will be happy. If you lose, only you lose. Okay. Nobody will lose anything. You put like lakhs and lakhs of rupees. As far as I know, there is a guy who spent 2.5 lakhs just for vitamins to compete in a show. Okay. Just because the competition was getting tougher, he had to get bigger. Okay. And what did he win? A bike. Which might cost around 45k, okay, 45,000. Okay, is it really worth it? And in my as far as I know, he's not sponsored by anything, and all he's doing is he's doing some online coaching on through Facebook. Okay, and this is what actually happens, guys. They actually get so desperate that they don't have any other choice than find some way of income to put that into their diet. Okay, I know a lot of people will get butthurt with this video, but
it is the truth.
It is the truth. Sometimes truth is bitter. Okay, and that is why, guys, for me, I know that I can actually spend half the money and not take any vitamin S and actually help the youth of this country actually start lifting weights and lift for health and fitness rather than
trying to make
if your goal is to compete at the Mr. World or anything, you won't be watching my videos. That is for sure. So this channel is made for those people who are actually wanting to actually lead a healthy lifestyle and not go after any kind of vitamins and all those things to get a great physique and whatever, and all about getting stronger and fitter, right? So that is what we promote, and I'm sorry if I hurt you or anything, but I'm just telling you the truth. Bodybuilders, unless you are at IFBB or sponsored by a big supplement company, you can't make a living. You find any bodybuilders
just out of competing. You
cannot just out of competing, you can't.
And also, guys, the risk to benefit ratio is too high.
Yeah.
See, for example, in any sport you can recover immediately, but in bodybuilding the risk is death.
Yeah.
It is death because so many things can happen.
You will have some kind of I'm not talking about the people who go for one cycle or two cycle. I'm talking about people who continuously take it, get bigger and bigger and bigger. Your heart also gets bigger, and no matter how many precautions you take, there will be risks. Okay, there will be benefits, but the risk will slowly start off increasing and overpowering the benefit. So if you want to compete at the top level, you should be ready to accept what you are going to get and what difficulties you will face. Okay, so I honestly feel, Vipin Peter, I don't know whether you will in any day watch this video or not, but look, you know how it goes. Try to actually influence people. Of course, you are motivating a lot of people to get off their ass, but start telling the truth. Tell what actually happens, and you are not going to get any kind of support from the government unless you do something on your own at such a level that the government has no option but to support you and make bring bodybuilding into the mainstream, because bodybuilding in India still is nothing as compared to any country, guys, any like Australia or America or UK or anything. It is not even close. Okay, here, as I got one comment that here people don't start until they have diabetes or blood pressure or anything like that. So try to actually spread a word about fitness, even with your shirt on. Okay, I'm just saying, no offense, but this is what actually you should be doing, and be a very good ambassador. You're already a very good ambassador. All of you are very good ambassador, but for me,
honestly, I'm telling you, it is not just, it is please don't take it the wrong way, because we don't promote steroids. We have the utmost respect for people who take them, because they are representing our country in such a big stage, and we just want something good. And there are so many people these days in social media who actually take all these things, but still they promote positivity. And when you promote positivity, people overlook the fact that you take all these things. So it is better that you promote positivity.
Look, guys,
and have the social media platform.
Why not start a YouTube channel? This is not a this might actually bring things down for us, but I'm telling you, these bodybuilders, ask them to start a YouTube channel, ask them start giving tips. This is how you get people into fitness. You have great bodies, and at least the youngsters will actually get don't talk about I'm natural, I'm not natural. Forget all those things. Just start uploading videos, not the 20-second video clips. Talk to them, make videos. This is how you interact, this is how you
because
get noticed.
these days people can find out if you're natural or not.
Exactly.
So it is better to not talk about it. Don't
just
say anything
don't talk about it. We all know how it goes.
And
So
we understand it.
Yeah.
So as long as you spread positivity,
Exactly.
it does not matter.
Yeah, and look guys, I know this bodybuilder who actually roams around every single day. He's competed at a very high level, okay? Who roams every day, searching for sponsors, okay? And whoever sponsors him, right? They sponsor him like 5k per month, okay? And that is like nothing for a person who is like 225 pounds, okay? So you can make out from the body weight that how much food he will require. So
And honestly,
I'm telling you, there are rich bodybuilders. There are rich, but they have like you don't know what their past is. They have actually worked out for like 10 years before they actually got something out of it. So do you recover all the money that you put over the 10 years? No. This is the sad truth, and that is why look guys, I can actually take steroids. When I started off, my goal was to look good in a shirt, okay? But then as time went on, I competed, and I had some aspirations to compete at the highest level. But then I came to know about the ugly side of bodybuilding, which is the vitamins and all those things. And then I read a lot of things, I watched a lot of videos. Then I realized that what I'm putting, I'm not getting more than what I put. So there is no use of competing. That is when I decided that I would never want to take anything that can harm my health, because I started off as an unhealthy person who joined fitness, okay? So I didn't want my health to get out of control, and because I know I'm a very sensitive person internally when it comes to my health. I can get sick very fast, so I can't even imagine how it will look if I inject something here and how it will be flowing inside my body. It is unthinkable hard. So,
and also even at the highest levels, all these things that you see on the social media, that this is a big competition, it has been all over the world, it is coming to India now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is the same thing, guys. Yeah. I don't want to take any names, but I competed. I placed a decent physique. And if you want to go to the next level, again you need to pay money.
Yeah, exactly.
And the prize money, we paid so much of money and we didn't get any prize money too. Yeah. So that is how it goes, guys. Don't look at all these fancy banners and all these things and think that actually it's going to benefit you. It
and
will not
there is a lot of dark sides as well, like gay for pay, which is again,
I don't think it is in India,
but again,
who knows?
Biggest of like most popular bodybuilders have done that, and you know who they are. And gay for pay, then like maybe posing, maybe guest posing, which is not a bad thing. I don't mind anybody doing guest posing, but again, don't expect yourself to be sponsored by Nike or Adidas or anything as a bodybuilder, because that has nothing to do with bodybuilding. But if you want to get sponsored by a supplement company, of course you will have to get to such a high level that now look at Flex Lewis. He's sponsored by BSN. Okay, earlier he was sponsored by Gaspari Nutrition.
But also people who get sponsored, they have this personality.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a personality.
Very good thing you brought up. Look, in India, a population of 130 crores, right? 130 crores. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, 1.3 billion. Okay, of Indians. You will find so many people with great physiques. Okay, but I would rather look up to a person who has a decent physique, but the way he talks, the way he communicates with people, he has a great personality. I would rather follow him.
See, for example, Flex Lewis. He has such a positive personality that when he talks to you, you will want to take BSN.
Exactly.
You will want to take what he's taking.
Exactly.
That is how it is, guys.
Yeah.
So you need to have that personality,
Yeah.
and that is when this brands will actually sponsor you.
Yeah.
So,
Have you ever seen Phil Heath posing every single day one picture without a t-shirt? No, they don't have to
he
do
never
that.
poses
Yeah, he never posts.
until 1 week out of Mr. Olympia, he doesn't post anything at all. So that is how he is.
That is how it goes, guys. You need to try putting like sparking something in people's mind, even with your shirts on. Okay, again, I'm jealous of your body. Okay, let us tell I'm jealous of your body, but still, I would want you to post more informative stuffs about fitness as well, not only just posting your photo shoots and all those things. So try, if something, we are very young people, you have achieved a lot, good for you, but again, we are the youth and this is what we want actually from you. Okay, so
because honestly we don't want to see we love bodybuilding and we don't want to see it go like this.
Yeah, that is what
we want. So you deserve better.
Yeah, so don't complain about not being a cricketer. Cricket in 1983 was nothing until India won a World Cup, right? Look at football, guys. Till the last till ISL came around, uh, what was football in India? India is 160th ranked football team in the world, a population of 130 crore or 1.3 billion.
And we have amazing people who can play football.
Yeah, talent, guys. India's
we have talent.
Great talent. Again, politics and all those things comes.
It comes.
And the person sitting near me has experienced that. So that is why I'm telling you guys. So it's sometimes talent can't take you a lot forward. Sometimes you have to do. You might have your last name should be bigger. Your last name matters.
Your last name matters.
Yeah.
But like honestly, I have played football and I've given a football. But it's not like I'm sitting around and crying about football.
Yeah,
I chose what I had to do. And even fitness, guys.
We know what we are going to get, and we know what our plan is. How we are going to approach, and how we are going to plan things so that we can have a brighter future for us and our family in the future.
Don't get caught up in this web. So be careful about it.
You can. I'm not telling don't compete. Compete, guys, no problem. But make sure that you have enough money and don't cry about don't expect anything from anybody. Bodybuilding is an individual sport. You win, people will support you. You lose alone.
And also one more thing. Recently, there is this new supplement who is giving it out. They're saying they're sponsoring. It is not actually giving out one tub of whey protein, 1 BCAA just 1 month before your competition is not called sponsoring.
And these kids think that because they are sponsoring even 16-year-old kids, I guess.
Oh, it is sponsoring. They're sponsoring. It is not called sponsoring. Yeah. Sponsoring is actually having your back.
It is called using you to promote their shit. Okay.
What benefit did you get? 1 tub of whey protein, can't you buy it?
Yeah, that is what.
So don't go into this and don't think that people are getting sponsored, guys.
Initially, I used to think that I am a sponsored athlete as well, but then I realized actually it is not how it goes. Okay.
We'll link a video down below of Rich Pianas.
Okay. Yeah.
Please go ahead and watch it. Yeah. You'll know more about
If you are being sponsored by a company who have less followers than you, it's not. They're using you. Don't do that. They're using you. That's it. So hope this video was informative. I think it was around 20 minutes. So guys, I don't know whether this camera got cut or anything, but we'll start off from where we left. So I feel proud that Anup Thakur Singh, Vipin Peter, and a couple of more guys did well for our country, and the guy won Mr. World. Okay, he has a great personality, and I feel that this is just the start for him, because he's come into the bodybuilding field very recently. Okay, he used to be in some Star Plus TV show as well. So I feel he can actually impact this Indian bodybuilding in a very positive way. And I hope he does as well, because it can help a lot of youngsters who are like aspiring bodybuilders who want to reach the highest level, and it's great, right? So
it is very simple. All you need to do is be positive, tell the truth, spread the knowledge. We are doing. See, it might not be of a great scale, but we are doing whatever we can to spread as much as knowledge as we can.
Okay,
he has a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. We put out what we can. We put out videos what we can. So
I still have no idea why there are only few YouTube channels from India. Look, guys, we like more people with different personalities. At the end of the day, biceps is biceps for everybody, right? If he does bicep has elbow flexion, function of biceps is elbow flexion, I also tell the same shit. But everybody has a different personality. Why don't you make videos showing you what you do throughout the day? That is how you get the eyes of people. You might be featured in like some TV show or something. Okay, so that is what I'm saying, guys. Share this video. I know it's a very long one. Hopefully you're watching this while doing some cardio or something, or this video is the reason why you go to do cardio. I used to do so many times. I used to search the longest videos on YouTube, and I should do cardio. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Again, as I said, if you didn't like the video, please, I'm sorry if I offended you, but if you like it, do give a thumbs up and share it again. Okay, so subscribe to our channel for more such content.
Both of our links will be in description.
Yeah. So and what else, man?
That's it.
Yeah.
Long video.
Yeah. Okay. So long, very very long video.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
All the best for all your aspiring bodybuilders.
Yeah. All the best, guys. Do well in whatever you do in life, and that's it. Thanks. Peace.